What up? It's Dane, and in this video I'm going to be telling you proven easy steps in order to improve muscle mass, right? So I understand you're coming from the point of view of being frustrated, not being able to gain muscle mass, you're eating a lot, you're training hard, all this kind of shit, and I'm going to tell you, because no one's probably told you this, so I'm going to tell you the basic principles of gaining muscle mass. And I know you're probably thinking, basic? Oh, I want to advance shit. Well, guess what? Most people that are getting these great results are doing the basics time and time after again well. That's what it is, the basics, doing it well, day in, day out, that's what it is. So, first of all, I'm going to start off on the back end this time. Usually I start off training and nutrition. This time I'm going to start off with the most neglected factor when it comes to building muscle and improving muscle mass. This has got to be said. Sleep, and then sleep, and then sleep. It's so important. You need to understand that training, nutrition is all great. It's all really good, but in your sleep, that's when you recover most of the time. That's when your muscle fibers are being repaired. That's when the protein or the amino acids that you've eaten, that's when they go to work. So what happens when you only sleep about 4 to 5 hours a night, especially interrupted sleep? I guess you can guess it. Your training is definitely affected. And what happens when your training is affected? Your muscle gains are affected. And what happens when your muscle gains are affected? Your ego is affected. And what happens when your ego is affected? You just give everything up and you get pissed off. So that's why you probably come to this video. So sleep is so important. Sleep at least 8 to 9 hours per night. You could probably get away with 7 to 8. And depending on what person you are, depends on how much sleep you need. Everyone needs a different amount of sleep. And obviously depends how deep your sleep is, right? For example, if you sleep like 7 or 8 hours real deep, you don't even wake up, compared to 10 to 12 hours and you have interrupted it, you know what I'm trying to tell you. So it's just sleep, a recommendation, 8 to 9 hours per night. The other side, the next factor of improving muscle mass, again coming from the side, man, not many people tell you this, is stress. Even though stress is an external environment factor, I guess we can call this, is so important. You need to try and keep your stress low. Don't worry about someone cutting you up in traffic, someone stealing your food, or some shit like this. Just think about the big picture in life, man. Stress and sleep can affect your muscle gain so much, and I don't know why more people aren't telling you this, especially the fitness gurus. I don't know, am I a fitness guru? So anyway, yeah, that's real important, that's sleep. Now let's get into the big boy things, So building muscle, we need to think about training and nutrition. I'll start off with nutrition this time, because a lot of people that wants to improve their muscle mass, particularly skinny guys, skinny teenagers, that will just get frustrated that they're not building mass. Probably the first mistake they're making is they're really not eating enough. If you're still skinny and you're not improving your muscle mass, just eat more. If you don't want to eat more, drink more calories. It's just so simple, man. All the time people are saying, oh, I eat so much, man, I can't eat more. So what's wrong with putting 10 tablespoons of coconut oil with your food? What's wrong with drinking olive oil if you're really serious about this shit? What's wrong with drinking 3 mass gainer shakes per day? You know what I'm trying to tell you, right? There's no excuses in life. So that's the nutrition aspect. If you're not gaining weight or improving your muscle mass, then you need to eat a lot. If you're eating a lot, like tons and tons, and you're still not gaining muscle, and you know you're eating in a calorie surplus because you're tracking your calories and shit like this, then let's move on to the training aspect. You need to have the 3 factors in place when working out, and a lot of people may have 1 or 2, but you need to have all 3. Number 1, mechanical tension, also known as getting stronger over a period of time, also known as adding more weight onto that bar. If you lift in the same amount of weight for 1 year, do you really expect to gain muscle? I certainly don't, and you shouldn't do either. As a natural, don't compare yourself to these favorite bodybuilders of yours that are doing pump up, all this isolation shit, because they're not natural, right? They can get away with pumping blood into the muscle and getting muscle mass because they've all the excess hormones, you know what I'm saying? So mechanical tension is one of the most primary factors to muscle gain. Second is metabolic stress. That's where you can kind of copy your favorite bodybuilder, right? That's when you can chase the pump, concentrate on more muscle connections, cell swelling. And then the third factor, which interlinks with metabolic stress, is hitting the muscle from different angles, and that's called muscle damage. Concentrating on the eccentrics a little bit, stuff like this. But make sure your eccentrics is no more than 6 seconds, because that will become detrimental to your muscle growth. Just like consuming 20,000 calories over your calorie maintenance, but that's not why you're here. I guarantee that's not why you're here. So that's training, sleep, and nutrition. What you need to know about building muscle mass, right? And one thing I will say before I end this video, and again, covering the common mistakes I see time and time again for people trying to improve their muscle mass. I see this every single day I step into the gym. Every single day, no doubt about it. I see these skinny guys, and again, I'm not saying I'm muscular or all this kind of stuff. Like the guys that are just beginning, they're newbies, they probably don't know. And that's what I'm hoping to help these guys out, right? So they step into the gym, boom. They look for the first isolation exercise, boom. They jump on a lat pull down, boom. They do no compounds in that workout, boom. They wonder why they don't get any results. That's why, because they don't concentrate on getting strong in the compound exercises. For example, let me tell you my story, right? So I've just come back from like a glute injury and it's getting better, right? So I'm on rack pulls, 2 plates, boom. Second workout, 3 days later, it goes to 3 plates, boom. Like 5 days later from that first workout, I'm almost hitting 5 plates on a rack pulls, right? And that's like 210 kg or something in a matter of days, because I guarantee you my back thickness will improve now because I'm increasing weight over a period of time. Of course, getting stronger though, you have to think about it this way as well. Some of it, and most of it, is neurological pathways, meaning it's not all the muscle mass that's like getting stronger, right? The stronger you get doesn't mean the more muscle you necessarily gain, to an extent, because if you look at a lot of powerlifters, they'll be really strong but they won't be as jacked as bodybuilders because they haven't got the getting stronger, the metabolic stress and muscle damage. See what I'm doing here? I'm actually using all of these factors that powerlifters use, bodybuilders use, equaling power building. So I know this has been all over the place, but I'm kind of excited to tell people about this. Anyway, for those of you who watch this video to this point, let me know down below. It's probably been like 20 minutes. So anyway, yeah, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I'm hyped. Anyway, stay positive, stay smiling, go get yours, let's get this.